Welcome to the Triple Threat Challenge with a twist. The challenge was brought forth by Zorch Farming, and I'm your host, Gasoline Billy. And right now we were working on a mowing contract, and I will be completely transparent with you. The guys that I play with, they are absolutely killing it. They have been on, they have done their contracts. Meanwhile, uh, Mr. Gasoline has been slacking. Um, the very first day we started the server, I harvested the fields, um, except for the rest of the mustard. You've seen it on the first episode. I was harvesting and I stopped. And I did not stop the server. I had it running full for, it doesn't matter if someone was on it or not. It was running, and therefore it went through, as you can see, time is at 3 times. So in one day's time, we'll have 3 in game. So it was already withered when Brian came into the server, and he stopped the server and got it going where it stops when we get on, when we're off, so it doesn't run, so we don't lose crop. But he picked up did all the baling, and he prepped the fields. And Indy come in and planted the fields back. And like I said, these guys are killing it. They have both done their contracts daily, so we are doing very well. And I'm just slacking off over here, not doing much of anything. Sorry about that. I had a little bit of a visit from a family member, so I wanted to pause the recording for just a second. We're back at it again, but this is my second contract since coming onto the map. We did 2 mowing contracts. We picked up 2 mowing contracts. This one here pays quite well. We are getting 8. I will show you getting lined up on this line and get going, and we'll go in there and see them. This one pays $82.92, and this one paid $31.60. So some of these contracts on here, although the land is big, they do pay quite well. I know, believe it was Indy, maybe? I don't remember. Something about a chaff contract, and I guess it did well for us. I'm not sure. But we will get figuring all that out at a later date. So I'm doing my second contract for the month of November. So I am allowed to have one more. So we will hopefully pick up one more, and it's slowly but surely getting dark out. Not a big favor of playing in the dark, let alone trying to record in the dark. So we will see how things go and how things get along here. So lock on, please. Thank you very much. How's everyone doing today? Today is a Monday for me. Usually Mondays are not the best day of the week by far, so I hope everyone had a Monday that was better than most. Let's put it that way. Mondays are usually a drag. It's back to work time and all the dreaded things that happen on a work day rather than being a weekend. So hopefully you had a good day back to work. And it looks like we got just a little bit of lag there, which is okay. We can lag all over this field. It just means we'll get it done a little quicker if we just lag across and zoom across it. So it seems like quite a few people have begun this triple threat challenge. I have a list compiled. I will add it to the video. I'm still having trouble putting the list in the description. I don't know what I am doing wrong. I'm not quite sure. I can get the explanation of the rules, and it posts just fine. And then I try to paste in the other creators doing it in the description, and YouTube says no thank you, you don't get to add anymore. So, and it says I have plenty of characters left to add in the description. So I don't know. I'm I'm almost positive it's me not knowing what I'm doing rather than YouTube saying you got too many characters. I believe, well, there's no belief about it. I know I'm doing something wrong. I will get it figured out. I I apologize to those content creators for not having it in the description of the video. I do put the list in the video, um, and I will talk about you guys and get it all in the video. And as soon as I get it figured out how to add it to the description, I will definitely do so. So we are doing quite well with our triple threat challenge. I've noticed there's the other content creators. Again, full disclosure, I am not caught up on watching the other content creators' full episodes. I've seen Zorch Farming, and I've seen Crust2 Farms, and I am in the process of watching NH4NZ or PH4NZ Farms series. Um, I skipped a little bit. I did catch Skeeter's first episode, but I'm behind on Cousin Skeeter's Farming Adventure for I think he's released a second one. I am not positive. If he did, I am behind on it. Um, I will say the Island Preservation Challenge. So Artemis Gaming has put together a list on YouTube, and we'd fully like to pat this gentleman on the back. He did a great job. But every content creator that is participating in the Island Preservation Challenge, there is a playlist that Artemis Gaming has put together on YouTube, and it has all the creators, and as they release a video, it will add that video to that playlist. I'm not sure how to find it on YouTube. I seen it through the Discord of Crust2 Farms Discord. But I'm sure if you searched Island Preservation Challenge, it will pull up this list. I'm almost positive of it. And that way you guys can keep up with all of the creators. It's all in one location, and you guys can follow along with everyone that is doing the challenge and everyone's content and how they are taking on the challenge differently. So again, a huge shout out and thank you to Artemis Gaming. That's at Artemis429. Look at me, I'm trying to do a shout out and don't even know the numbers. And it is on another page. I would have to tab out of the game to go see it. But yes, huge shout out to Artemis for putting that together. For all of you to find all the creators doing the Island Preservation Challenge in one location. And it makes it a lot easier for all of the viewers and us content creators as well to find the others doing the challenge when we can look up for one challenge name versus 12 different creators' names. So huge shout out for that. Let's see. We are getting ready to start nights. I will not be on nights. I will be on days, but we have road crews that work at night. If you drive on the road, daytime, nighttime, whatever, when you're in a construction zone, please slow down. Please pay attention to your lines. Stay off your phones. Nobody's life is worth that text or the changing the radio dial. None of that stuff. So please, please, please let us all go home to our families and our kids and slow down, pay extra attention when you're going through your road construction zones, and everybody wins. So, public service announcement over. I won't drag everybody down on that, but it is definitely something on your mind when you're basically 3 to 4 feet from live traffic and it's posted at 45, and there's no way those cars are running 45. They're running 70, and it gets a little hairy out there. So I will say, please, please, please pay attention and slow down in your road construction zones. There's people out there, even if you don't think there's people out there, there are people out there. Just because the crews may not be there at night when they're working doesn't mean you don't have mechanics during the day taking care of that equipment that possibly may have failed during the night shift. So please, please, again, slow down in the work zones and pay attention. Let everybody just go home, be with their family. Uh, Back to Triple Threat Challenge. That's what we're doing, and that's what we're going to talk about. So, I will have a list together. I have it on a Discord page. I shared it in Rusty Money's Discord page. Um, and I don't have that Discord pulled up. Again, I'd have to tab out. So I will have it in the edit. I'm completely forgot about pulling that list up and having it in front of me so that I could read these names off. So I apologize for that. But a little bit about my playthrough and how well the guys I'm playing with are doing. We have, you guys saw that we put the apple tree production down, and that is providing us with quite the income. Um, but from our flax field, we were able to get flax straw, and there is a production that turns flax straw into fabric. And we were able to put down Granny's knitwear, and it is taking the fabric from the flax straw. And may jump over there to it when we get this field done, just kind of show you what things look differently. And we have a ferment silo put up, the Omatama ferment silo put up. So we're doing quite well. Again, I would not be anywhere near the where I'm at on this challenge if it would not be for the other two players that are playing, because there's just not enough time in the day. And fortunately, I had told you that one of our guys, he travels for work. He happens to be home right now. He hasn't traveled yet, so he is available to do. And like I said, him and Indy both have been doing their daily contracts, so they've been bringing in the money and plus taking care of the fields. So it has been a huge help for me to move forward. I believe we have found a location for our chicken pen. If you remember, we have 3 animals. We have chickens, pigs, and cows. I believe we have found a field. It is a grass field. It is a fairly small grass field, but I believe that we have found a location that we can put a chicken pen on that and reach our goal of the 250 head of chicken. Again, we don't own the land, so getting into construction mode and trying to see if it will place is about the best we can do. And it just says you don't have enough money or you don't own the land or whatever the case may be. But we can't do it right this second, but we are getting very closer to at least purchasing the land that the chickens will go on. So that will be a huge help. And I'm not in a huge hurry to get the animals. I know that is part of the challenge, but we are in November right now, And as you all know, we have a $450,000 loan, which is a $1,666. I'm not real positive on it. Um, Hello, somewhere. Loan interest, $1,500. Easy, easy, easy. So $1,500 a day, that is a lot. Plus our production cost, I think that's where I got the 16 number. Oh, we're done. We finished it. I kind of want to put the contract mod that you can put on and finish all your contracts. I kind of think that would be helpful. You could, steal straw, steal grass, but in this challenge, I just don't know that that is what's the best route. So, excuse us, lady. Oh, now you're going to, because I'm parked on the side of the road. Well, let me go here just a little bit farther. And it is starting to get dark, which is not good. Let's turn some lights on so people can see us. Actually, I don't know why I'm even driving this back. Let us collect those contracts and it will take that away. So we are good to go. Alrighty then. Well, the only thing we really have to do is to check out for more contracts. And I want to get something done that pays well, pays real well, but there's a plowing contract. We don't have our plow yet, I don't believe. Man, holy moly. Holy moly. That would be an awesome contract and a wood transport. Too bad we don't have auto load wood. That would be simple to do. Um, but I don't fight those claws if I can keep from it. They are bad for me. Um, Man, I hate to miss out on that plow contract. That is outrageous. That is outrageous. What else could we do? We could mulch for 5,800. That wouldn't be so bad. It looks like that Bedner mulcher. Can we go in the store? Oh, we haven't checked the used market. There's a header, which we already have, so. Oh, well. The mulcher, right there. Yeah, this one. And that is 7 meters wide. So, oh, I'm standing in the way. I'm sorry. Let us go back to the lease. I think we will go ahead and I want to do these plow contract. I do. However, we don't have the plow. The one we have is, if we have one at all, is like 2 meters, and I'm not messing with that. And I don't want to use this. I'm not a fan of these style plows. I'm not very good with them at all. I want to get the SM10, I think it is. Um, let's look. I don't think we have enough horsepower to pull it just yet. Plows. Yeah, the SM10 is 4,200 and it takes, yeah, no. See, I think you can get that and pull it backwards like you can the Lizard here, but I'm not positive. Yeah, right now we have this little plow, which is, yeah, 1.5 meters. So, no, not doing that. This one here is 10.5 meters. We would much rather like to do that one. That's 6 to 12. Uh, we have some money. Nope, not going to. We're just going to go ahead and we're going to take the mulching contract, and I am not going to try to figure that out rather when I got a contract. I'd rather have that plow know all about it. I've never used it before. I've just watched others use it. So I want to make sure that we know exactly what we're getting into before we take a contract on it. But we will grab this fence. We're going to turn off some lights on. And again, I am still way unfamiliar with this map. So I know it showed in the corner. Let's see. So we need to basically... Seriously? I did not hit that button, I promise. So I have told a falsehood, and I just realized it. I have done one contract on here. It was a transport contract where we grabbed a lowboy and we drove over here to this road that we're going to be on and picked up a tractor and drove it back to the shop. And I believe it was, I think it was like an $8,000 contract too, or something like that. That was Saturday, I think, so I've slept since then, so I apologize. But yeah, that is not the whole truth, me saying that I hadn't done any contracts. I forgot about that one until I just looked at that road. So yes, I did do one contract for that transport job. I forgot all about it, but I'm being open about it now. So I need my mini map. Yeah, we got to turn on this road right here. So that tractor was broke down, and transparency, crop destruction's on, but if you can't destroy someone else's crop. However, that tractor was parked right here, and I had to go in to this field that is withered right there, and I just spun around in the field that we're in and headed back towards the shop. I loaded the tractor and took it back. So I did have done one contract on here. So we need to lower the mulcher and turn the mulcher on. We are in the correct field. Let's set us up some steering assist. So I am going to most likely do a little bit of a time lapse on this, and I will bring you guys back when we're all wrapped up with this field and getting some collected. Welcome back, everyone. Hope you enjoyed that little time lapse. While we were in the time lapse, I was able to pull up that list, and I will read them names off now. And again, they will be in the video. Of course, we have the challenge creator, Zorch Farming. We have other creators that are doing this challenge: Crust2 Farms, Farmer Willie B, PH for NZ Farming, Walk Walk, Farming Sim Niagara Fats, and Aussie Brendo Sims. Please check their videos out and see how they're doing with their challenges on this triple threat challenge. We're almost there. We got 97% done. So, of course, it's 97% of 90% because the contract, you never do them all. They always end a little early before they're done. But we'll wrap this contract up, and we're going to wrap this video up. I thank you all for watching. Please check out the other series I have on the channel is Island Preservation Challenge. And thanks again for watching, and we will catch you in the next one. Hi, I'm Gasoline Billy. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until then, we can jump to our next adventure.